Yo, what's poppin', people? Your boy Snacks is back in the building with another banger. And you know how we do. Before we get started, we got to give a shout out to you, the viewer, for taking the time out to watch this video. But while you're here, do us a solid. Hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, and don't forget to turn your post notification bell on. And if you're watching on mobile, don't forget to slide that thing over to the left and hype the video up. You know what I'm saying? Keep that algorithm flowing, and that's the only way we do it. But you know, we cannot do a video without first giving a shout out to the beautiful ladies of the CU Aunties. They are always in the building. They are always showing support, no matter where we at or who it is. So be respectful. Don't act up. Because if we catch you showing out, acting up on these aunties, you know we gonna have to come to you. You don't like running. So, if you see the aunties in the chat or in the comment section, make sure you say what's up and be respectful at all times. And we're going to jump right into this video because Shedeur, as I see it, should start after the break, after the bye week, after they come back from New England. But we're going to get this thing popping. Let's go. Now, my bad, people. My bad. I got so much flack for not uploading a video yesterday. I'm sorry. I didn't know y'all like me like that. I didn't know I would be missed. But I do say that I would do a video once a day. And yesterday, my Saturday was so busy. I deeply apologize. So I might have to do a live stream later on tonight. You know what I'm saying? And my Sunday carries over. I'm still busy right now. I'm recording this video. And it's like 8, 9 o'clock in the morning. And I'm about to run out the door right after I finish this video. So you might get this video first, second half of the Cleveland game. By the end, Cleveland might be winning. They should be winning. Hopefully they are winning, but it'll be on the back of Quinshon Judkins. The offense is going to look the same. Dillon is not going to show that much improvement because Dillon is not that great of a quarterback. So it won't be because of Dillon Gabriel. He'd probably be 2 interceptions in by the time this video goes up because the weather is bad and Kevin Stefanski is going to try to do what he shouldn't be doing, is throwing the ball. You should be riding the back of Quinshon Judkins and Dylan Sampson and the other little running back that's out there playing tough on your tight ends, throwing screens, and doing the absolute minimum in that range. Miami is a bad football team. They are a penalty-heavy football team. Miami kills themselves on defense in penalties. So in some situations that they should be getting themselves out of, they help the other team out. So you'll see a lot of that today. And that's going to propel the Cleveland Browns on moving the ball forward. Miami gets a lot of penalties on third down when they should be coming off the field. They continuously shoot themselves in the foot. So that should be a big help for Cleveland today, especially with that bad weather. But still, it's not going to be what you think it's going to be. It's not going to be Dillon Gabriel pushing the ball downfield. It'll be more Quinshon and Dylan Sampson and running the ball down the field, doing those type of things. It is not going to be a moving offense. Dillon Gabriel is going to be sacked a few times because Miami can get after the quarterback. I'm just telling you about football. And I'm just telling you what I've seen through the years. I'm just telling you what I've watched. This is football. It's not hard to decipher. It's not hard to tell which teams are great teams and which teams are good teams and which teams actually suck. And Cleveland sucks because they need that spark. They need somebody that the team believes in, and they don't believe in Dillon Gabriel as a quarterback. The players don't. Kevin Stefanski, he does. The players don't see it that way. And it's going to be bad in New England next week. They are going to get demolished. I'm sorry. It's just going to be bad. But Shedeur Sanders should be getting his start in the upcoming weeks. And even our guy, Earl the Pearl, from the Ultimate Cleveland Brown 216 show, but today he's on 92.3 The Fan. He even believes the same thing. You know, it's just time to see something different. And the only thing you got different, the only spark that you have is Shedeur Sanders. And the players are ready because they've seen it. They're just waiting on Stefanski to make that decision. And if he doesn't make that decision, the players are going to get louder and louder about Kevin making that decision. And if it doesn't happen after the break, locker room gone.
That has a solid, conscious opinion on this situation, and it might be different from ours, I don't necessarily disagree with it. I just think that the bottom line, the common denominator is we're all tired. We're all frustrated. We all want to see something new. Want to see something fresh that'll give us renewed energy. And I don't think that we're wrong for wanting that at this said time.
Well, can I say this too? So, and I started the season believing what Daniel was sort of referring to, the idea that these guys are probably safe. They come back next year. They get that mulligan, and then we're off and running. But here's the thing. As I'm looking at this team right now and the needs that they have and the problems that they have and the quarterback class that's coming out now that we all have questions about some of these guys, is it a guarantee that they're good next year too? Like, is it just a guarantee that if they run it back, everything will sort of come together and come to a head next year and they'll be this competitive playoff caliber team? I don't think that that's true.
Kevin Stefanski is not even on schedule with Kevin Stefanski, because if he was on schedule, this will be a positive winning season for the Cleveland Browns.
So, I
don't see it.
I don't see it either. And Kevin Stefanski is going to have to get it together. He's going to have to get himself and this team back on point, back to the moments to where they are feeling good about themselves. The defense is a good defense. It's one of the best defenses in the league. But if you don't give them something to play for, your team is gone. And this team needs a spark. It needs an injection of energy to help carry it through the remainder of the season. And the only way Kevin Stefanski is going to save his job is by starting Shedeur Sanders. And by starting Shedeur Sanders after the bye week. Because a week or two after the bye week, if he starts then, it's too late. This offense will look different with Shedeur Sanders at the helm. The offense will move different with Shedeur Sanders at the helm. The plays will be different with Shedeur Sanders at the helm. It won't be that simple dink and dunk offense that Kevin Stefanski wants, even though that's what he's going to call. But that's not Shedeur Sanders. Shedeur Sanders is a risk taker. Shedeur Sanders is a big playmaker. And that's what will happen once Shedeur Sanders takes the helm of this Cleveland Browns offense. It will look different. It will feel different. It will play different. And it will be something that energizes this team, these players, these fans to get behind. Players don't mind losing with a valiant effort. It's going to hurt. They're going to feel bad, but they know on that field that they can win, and they'll feel it. Losing and knowing that you suck is a whole different feeling than losing and knowing that you are better than that. That's the biggest difference.
To Dillon Gabriel, and I'm gonna loop Shedeur into this as well, because he's probably going to see the bad the receivers are, how bad the offensive line is, the amount of rookies that are playing. Is it unfair to even try to judge these quarterbacks off of the lack of talent that is around them?
Yes. When third round and fifth round rookie quarterbacks should sit, hold a clipboard, and watch for at least a year. Like, who in their right mind picks these guys to throw them in to play? But because the Browns are in the situation that they're in, because the Deshaun thing was such a disaster and such a swing and a miss, now they're in the spot And because I don't understand anything that they did with the veterans. I have no explanation for how they got to this point. And so like two things can be true. Like it's completely wildly unfair to these rookies to throw them out there right now. But at the same time, got to see what you have. So you got to throw them out there. But, Dillon, I think, is a little bit more of a finished product, with his age and with his experience, his college experience, 60 some odd starts. Shedeur, I've said it since summer. He's not ready. And I've heard nothing to the contrary to tell me that he is ready. He is not ready to play in an NFL game. But that's not going to matter because they're going to throw him out there. And they'll probably get the crap beat out of him. And the people who don't like him are going to scream, see, he sucks. And the people who defend him are going to say, well, the organization set him up to fail. And then they're going to take another quarterback next year. And round we go. And the carousel never stops. When in reality, it's not fair to the kid to throw him out there when he's not ready. But nobody's going to believe that. Like, everybody just wants to see Shedeur. And I understand why you want to see him. I get why people want to see him. He's not ready.
Let me tell y'all something. Jason Lloyd's an idiot. Jason Lloyd is the biggest dumbass when it comes to Shedeur Sanders as a whole, because he personally does not like Shedeur Sanders. He hasn't said one good thing about Shedeur Sanders since he's been in Cleveland. Only thing he keeps spouting is the same bullshit. He's not ready. How do you know he's not ready? Because they say he's not ready. They say he's not ready because they don't want him on the field. But when he comes out on the field and it looks different and it plays different and it feels different, then you're going to be like, oh, all of a sudden he was ready. Jason Lloyd is the biggest idiot that's on UCSS. Him and the other Jay, the two dummies. Because Jason Lloyd doesn't know what the hell he's talking about. He doesn't go to practices. He doesn't go watch film. He didn't watch Shedeur's career from start to finish, from beginning till now. He's just going by what somebody else said on another podcast or on another report. He doesn't know. Because if he watched the two different players, both in college, he would know the difference. He would know that Shedeur is 10 times more prepared than Dillon Gabriel is right now. But people just regurgitate dumbass talking points that they heard from somebody else. When Mary Kay has already changed her tune. When Tony Grossi is telling you Shedeur is coming because Dillon ain't it. But Jason Lloyd is sticking to the script. He's not ready. Why isn't he ready? Because nobody has told me he was ready. Did you watch the tape? No. Have you watched any of his college football film? No. So how do you know he's not ready? He's not better than Dillon Gabriel. Why? Because Dillon Gabriel played 60-something games in college. Oh, but did they tell you Shedeur played damn near 50 games in college and started damn near all of them but one? Oh, I didn't know that. Oh, you didn't? Did they tell you that Shedeur was the second best quarterback in college, not Dillon Gabriel? Did they tell you that Shedeur was the second all-singing All-American behind who? Cam Ward. That is coaches and beat writers and national pundits who voted him second team All-American quarterback. That's a Johnny Unitas Award winner, which means you are the best arm in the freaking NCAA football. But he's not ready. Pat Shermer, his offensive coordinator, uses the same playbook that Kevin Stefanski uses right now. That's the derivative of Kevin Stefanski's playbook. That is the origin of Kevin Stefanski's playbook, but he's not ready. Jason Lloyd is a damn dummy. everything you've seen with Shedeur Sanders in comparison to Dillon Gabriel tells you that he is a better quarterback. The stats from college tell you that Shedeur is better. Dillon was in college for 6 years. How is he better? The OTA stats, all the preseason stats, everything has pointed in Shedeur Sanders' direction. But you keep saying he's not ready. Tell me why he's not ready. The playbook, it's the same one he used in college. The plays they running, the same plays he ran in college. How is he not ready? Oh, because they picked him 5th in the draft. They picked Dillon Gabriel 3rd. That means he ain't ready. Lord have mercy. Somebody need to get Jason Lord the hell off of UCSS and on these radio stations and these talk shows, because he just regurgitating bullshit talking points. He has no clue of what he's talking about. The coaches say he ain't ready. How about the coaches don't want him on the field? But you can't believe that. Why? Because ain't nobody told you that. But shut the hell up. Shedeur and Bucky stepped down in Cleveland, and Shedeur showed y'all that he rocking with the aunties and the HBCUs and the things that he puts on his cliques, the things that he's playing for on a daily basis. And those are the only practice shoes he rocked.
You know, we got the love, the hope, you know, greatness on there. We got the peace on there. We got golf on there, you know, prosperity on there, focus. These are my everyday cleats, man. I like what you're doing. I gotta have.
Can you get it?
Hold on, you see that right there? What that say? That say auntie. Hey, aunties. That boy rocking for the aunties. That's what I'm telling y'all. We rocks with the aunties. You gotta rock with the CU aunties, bruh. If you don't feel me, you better feel me now. You gotta rock with the CU aunties, and we catch you out there fucking around with them CU aunties. We gonna be about that business.
There, you know, I got HBCUs on there. Okay. I gotta have a lot of stuff, you know, that I gotta play for nowadays, you know.
Well, my dog wants to. Beautiful thing.
Yeah, you know, so every time I step foot in these cleats, man, I got something different, you know, I'm playing for now, man.
I like it. Beautiful thing.
Nah, but these my everyday practice cleats too.
Shedeur got big bruh in town, and they getting down. And you know when they get down, when big bruh show up, it's a music festival. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
It's monumental.
Yeah. I'm always gonna have my ocean anywhere I go. I f*** my Ferrari and I left it on the road, yeah. The way I call these plays, man, I should just be a coach, yeah. I do this for me, baby, I don't even like the post.
You know what I'm saying? That man say he do that for him, and he don't even like the post. You know what I'm saying? He fucked up his Ferrari and he left it on the road. He don't even wear his diamonds no more. He ain't even out there shining. He just grinding. He just doing his thug thizzle. You figure, deal me? He out there getting down. Him and Big Bro just rocking together. You know what I'm saying? It's always a musical when Big Bro come to town. You know what I'm saying? Shedeur got his Maybach at the house. He got his truck at the house. He got his cyber truck at the house. Shedeur has made himself at home in Cleveland. So don't act like he going nowhere. Because he gonna take his spot, take this job, and do what he do. And it ain't like he is not there to change the things. The man said he wanted to change a franchise. And if you can change a Cleveland Browns franchise, you can write your own ticket. That's why he don't want to go to no regular team that's already been to the Super Bowl, done major things. He's a franchise changer. He's a game changer. And he is not in Cleveland just to play regular football. He come to do the damn thing. So y'all better buckle up. You better tighten up. You better get your Shedeur Sanders jerseys because it's going down and he ain't leaving. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, we're going to get out of here. I got so much to do today. But we might do a live stream later on today and go over this gameplay because I ain't going to get to watch the game today. I'm going to be moving around. I got things I got to do with mom and my kids. Got so much I got to do today. But once I sit down and get back together, I'm going to holler at y'all. We're going to put something together. So look for something to go up and say, hey, we going to live stream today. It might be later on night, might be 8, 9 o'clock tonight. But we going to get it popping. We're going to have us a conversation. I might try to see if I can get with G. Bush because I know G. Bush got a lot of work going on today, but we're going to get it popping. I'm going to holler at y'all. Y'all be easy. I'm out of here, man. Peace out.